Africa's leading investment bank and financial services group, United Capital Group, has launched its newest subsidiary, Ucee Microfinance Bank. It's a digital-first microfinance bank that adopts a cutting-edge hybrid banking model, integrating state-of-the-art technology, seamless and flexibility of a neobank with durable operational infrastructure of a traditional bank to provide unparalleled financial solutions to customers. They were speaking at the event. The chair of Hayes Holdings, Tony Elumelu, expressed confidence in the team and management of the newly launched microfinance bank, emphasizing the importance of empowering customers through a variety of innovative financial solutions. And we are happy to have with us Esther Adeola-Balogun, who is the CEO of the Ucee Microfinance Bank. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So I guess, can you talk about what inspired United Capital to, I guess, go into this field?
Right, thank you very much, Rotus. United Capital has been around for about 60 years, and we all know that in Nigeria today, financial inclusion is at the heart of the government and Central Bank of Nigeria. We're also aware that United Capital has played well in the capital market. And so for United Capital to also, contribute its quota in the financial inclusion space, we all understand that going into microfinance banking was a very good option for United Capital. And so United Capital is also looking out for an opportunity to also replicate the success story that we have had in the capital market, in the money market sector. And so United Capital today launched Ucee Microfinance Bank to also buttress its goal, a strategic goal of prosperity and access to wealth for Nigeria.
So as far as the mission, vision of this company, I guess your current operational status, can you talk about that in terms of whether you've fleshed out your management and staff?
Oh, absolutely. Today, Ucee Microfinance Bank is fully in operation. Ucee Microfinance Bank has board of directors in line with the regulatory supervisory guideline of the Central Bank of Nigeria. I'd also like to state that Ucee Microfinance Bank is licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria and is fully insured by the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation. And today we have full management staff on ground, fully on ground, and operations are full, and that's why you have me here as the CEO of the bank to talk more about and discuss more about the offerings of the bank.
And what people want to know is the service offering. So what you are going to be putting forward into the marketplace, and I guess compared to what is already out there. So let's talk about that.
Oh, okay. So our service offering are simple. Financial inclusion is at the heart of Ucee Microfinance Bank, and today we have just like, according to the Central Bank of Nigeria, you cannot have a microfinance bank without savings products. Okay. So we have savings products. Today, we have two major savings products. We have one where you can lock in your funds and enjoy beautiful interest rates on the funds that you have locked. And we also have another savings product where you can save towards a particular target, whether a short-term goal or a long-term goal. And you are sure that because we are also insured, licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria and NDIC, and leveraging on the legacy of United Capital. And this legacy is the legacy of trust that United Capital has honed over 60 years, the structure of United Capital that you also know that it's something that United Capital does not joke with. Yeah. And robust, risk assessment criteria. We also have a very good cybersecurity framework that has been approved by the Central Bank of Nigeria that would also help us drive this product. And I can assure you that customers are in for a good time. A good time. Yeah, with Ucee Microfinance Bank.
Thanks for mentioning cybersecurity. Safety is very important. We covered tech on Friday, so we're going to be talking about cybersecurity tomorrow. Yeah. But the landscape is competitive, right? Sure. So as far as the digital banks and so on and so forth. So what would you say would set you apart from the other competitors in the field?
All right. So I'd like to say that, CBN has always emphasized that there is no digital microfinance bank in Nigeria. Right. So everybody in the industry that has a CBN microfinance bank license is a microfinance bank. Either you want to drive it digitally or you want to drive it traditionally. But for us in Ucee Microfinance Bank, what we are doing today is a tech and touch approach. Okay. We have a hybrid model. We are taking advantage of the structure of the traditional microfinance bank using technology to drive our products and services. It would also interest you to note that today we have our mobile app launched. So our mobile app is a first-stop center for all our products and services. So customers, prospective customers can go to Ucee, can go to the App Store to download Ucee MFB mobile app, where you have all the savings products, all the loans products, and lifestyle products. You do bills payments, all you want to do. And so today, Ucee is strategically located in the hub of Lagos Island. And that has also given us an idea of the needs of the people, especially the MSMEs and the SMEs. We all know today that MSMEs contribute to about 40% of the GDP of the country. And
right.
so if we're not serving them, then we are also, we want to serve them to also contribute a quarter to that GDP. And another thing that is also setting us apart is that at whatever level of the economy that you find yourself in Nigeria, whether you are a student, whether you're in the private sector, whether you're in the public sector, as long as you're economically active, Ucee Microfinance Bank is available to serve you in our office and through our mobile channels.
So the mobile channel is very, very important.
Very important.
So you've talked about the CBN, you talk about being licensed.
Yeah.
How are you, meeting those regulatory thresholds and operational, efficiency? What about that?
Today, I won't say that Ucee Microfinance Bank is 100% in line with the supervisory regulatory guidelines, and we take that seriously. And the board of directors of Ucee Microfinance Bank are also the corporate governance is awesome.
It's set.
Yes, it's awesome, and it's something that they take seriously. Yeah. So, and when you have the tone set at the top, when it comes to regulatory guidelines, aligning our goals and our vision with the regulatory guidelines and corporate governance structure, then I can tell you that Ucee is there to also drive the vision of the Central Bank of Nigeria.
So, of course, you're in the commercial capital, Lagos. You mentioned your office on Lagos Island. Yeah. What about expansion? Where would you... What are you talking? Is it too early to talk about that, or is that something that's already in line?
It's not too early to talk about that, but for expansion, I'd like to say that our customers should watch out for more products, and this product will be launched on our mobile app, and that's why you hear me talk so much about the mobile app. Yeah. And first expansion is our product. So what we do in Ucee today is to use data to understand the needs of the customers. We want to say, okay, so what part of the economy are we going to also drive? And we design products and develop products to also serve that sector of the economy. So when you talk about expansion today, we like I said, we drive a hybrid model, and the hybrid model is, okay, so we have a branch in Lagos, but as time goes on, we extend our services, maybe not physically, but through digital channels, innovative products and technology, we drive expansion.
Okay. And then as far as the contact information is concerned, where can folks get all this
information?
There's also, I think you already mentioned downloading the app.
Yes,
the App Store,
okay, right? So we also available, we have our website, www.getucee.com, and our social media handles are very active. Get Ucee, very simple, GETUCEE, getucee.com on Instagram, on X, and on Facebook.
So look, you've been in this sector, as far as microfinance banks. So what do customers want more than anything? Is it convenience? Is it people that, officials that are attentive to them? What are customers asking for from microfinance? Okay,
so from microfinance bank, the first thing a customer wants is accessibility, affordability, and convenience. And so these three are what Ucee Microfinance Bank has brought to the market to say, okay, we're accessible. Funds are accessible when you need it. Whatever amount you need, in line with the supervisory regulatory guidelines of the CBN, we're accessible. And when you are talking about affordability, we're affordable. Customers want to be able to take loans and pay back at an affordable rate. And convenience. I want to sit at the comfort of my home in a business place and be able to interact and relate with my bank. And lastly, I also want to say that in the microfinance space, ethics of the business is also very important. Yeah. A customer wants you to be ethical with the way you drive the business, with the way you relate with them. And they also, today we have also observed that because technology and digital channels are coming to play, just like you mentioned, cybersecurity is also very important, to customers today. I do not want to sit in the comfort of my home and I discover that an amount of my money has been swept away by fraudsters. So this is something that customers are also looking out for.
Yeah. Now, female-led SMEs, women-led businesses, women in the banking sector, they need to get more because, of course, there's a funding gap between men and women. There is, as far as male and female-led businesses are concerned, there's also the need to get more financial inclusion. Will that be part of your mandate to try and, I know you've obviously talked to a lot of women-led businesses. So what's your experience there in that field? As far as trying to get more of those female customers into the banking sector, as far as customers and so on, and helping SMEs as well. Okay, so
the goal of financial inclusion is also to include women in the financial services and in the sector. Okay, so part of the goal is also to ensure that we have products that are accessible, convenient, and affordable by women. Women-led SMEs today. Yeah. Today in the Nigerian economy, you'd observe that, let me use Instagram for example. Okay. You have a lot of women on Instagram who sell on Instagram. Yeah, and so what we have also tried to do in Ucee is also to design, our product such that while you're selling on Instagram, you can also access, our product. And that's where, that's why we say that we would use data to drive product development. And we also know that today, permit me to say that from experience, we have seen that women, when it comes to lending, you see women do well, better than men when it comes to lending. And so, they pay back their loans, absolutely. So women pay back their loans because when you finance a woman, when you encourage a woman, you're also encouraging the whole family because we also know the impact that the woman has in the family. So today, we are beginning to see more traction, financial opportunities for women. And I think that's why, United Capital has also decided to also play in that space with Ucee Microfinance Bank so that we can give more women SMEs access to finance.
Fantastic. Now, what about youth? What about young people? It seems like young people want to be more digitally inclined. So was there a youth aspect to your strategy to be more digitally included?
Absolutely.
So how are you seeing banking?
And that's why I mentioned earlier that we are hybrid. Our model is a tech and touch and the hybrid model. And so for the youth can easily download our mobile app, go on the mobile app and enjoy lifestyle. Yeah. They do whatever it is they want to do on the mobile app as long as the youth is economically active. And you also know that in the gig economy today, you have a lot of youths in the gig economy. Indeed. And so that is where we are also looking at to play and also to drive financial inclusion. I remember in my introduction, I also mentioned that whether you're a student, Ucee Microfinance Bank is available to serve your business, to serve your aspirations, and to help you to grow and prosper.
Do you see the future of banking getting more digital? Do you see less physical branches and more of what you are doing in your strategy to go more digital? How do you see the future of banking just as the years go by? Okay,
as the years go by, I think the strategy will be more of tech and touch. In the last few years, we have also discovered that a lot of people want to interact with you. Right. They want to put a face to whatever name that you have. You have called yourself as a financial institution. And so it might not be fully digital. So you have part of it digital and you have part of it physical. So people want to come around and see that, okay, so this is the bank I've been dealing with for a while. I'll give you an example of maybe something that happened recently where people have their monies, swapped out of their account. Everybody was looking for the physical, location of the organization, and unfortunately they couldn't get it, and that led the organization to say, no, we need to change our strategy. And so because we are human beings, we also love to relate with ourselves, I think to some extent. Tech and touch would also drive
so you know what, I always ask all bankers this question. AI, do you think AI is going to take over and replace physical bankers to be machines that will be doing banking in the future? Or because you have I get this very interpersonal vibe with you, so it seems like you like to interact with people a lot. So what do you think about AI and the future of banking? Or do you think human beings will still keep their
AI will not replace human beings. AI would only support and enhance financial services. So AI would only be there to support and enhance financial services and help drive, the vision and the goal of the financial institutions that we have today. Ucee, and that's where we're going to.
Esther Adeola-Balogun, CEO of Ucee Microfinance Bank. We wish you luck. You guys, you had a lot of energy, a lot of passion. Looks like you love banking a lot, and we look forward to having you back to see how things are going. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Rosus.